Good morning. This is the Dr. Dixon self-help channel. And I hope that everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I did. And we are back on schedule again this morning. I see you, I'm sure you see this the tissue that I'm holding. And as also I have my 3 guests with me today, the Muckies. I had a hard time getting them to come on this morning. Now the reason I'm holding these tissues is because of what I saw on NBC News this morning. And I'm sure the other networks carried the story as well. And it grieves me. That's why I have these tissues, just in case I break down, I have my tissue. What it was, and I did wait, I believe in facts and names or whatever, but I was not able to get the pertinent information, but I'm sure a lot of you saw it too, where the police were called to the school bus. And because the bus driver could not get control of the students, and the police came and inadvertently they cursed at the students. And the parents found out about it, and they consequently I guess called the school board. School board called the police department. So consequently the officers were suspended with pay. Now when I heard that and I saw that on TV, man, I said, what is going on? What's going on? And that's what the theme of this video is today. What's going on? And actually it is a question with an answer to what's going on. This is what's going on. Really is what I want to talk about. This is what's going on. See, parents, we send our children to school. See, this goes in line with the previous videos that I've done talking about the black neighborhood. Well, see, this thing right here just not affecting the black neighborhood, it's affecting the white neighborhood too. Because here's the problem. Let's put it in a nutshell. We send our children to school so they can get education. And then things arise, and they do. Then the parents get involved and make it hard for the teacher to do their job. We make it hard for the police to do their job. We make it hard for everyone to do their jobs. Because here's what the parents do. And this is inclusive. It doesn't have nothing to do with color. This is an inclusive statement. We harass the school boards because of our children. Because children come home and say this happened or that happened, and they did this or they did that. And what most parents do, and this is a problem. You get involved and don't have any facts. You become emotional, and then it's hard for the teacher to teach. It's hard for the administrator to administrate, because we feel that our little angels have been mistreated in some form. But a lot of times, and my wife was a teacher, and I've witnessed, I've seen this, and I've heard about what's been going on, how these parents don't even go to the PTO meetings. But just as soon as the child go home and say something, most of the time they be lying. Parents, my wife has seen parents come out there to the school raising holy hell, ultimately to find out that the children lie. Well, see here, but that's not what I'm really talking about. What I'm talking about is this. See, now, they're putting the cart in front of the horse when you harass the police because they cursed at the child or said a curse word. But at the same time, we let our children look at all these programs on TV. They cursing and swearing and call all kind of this and all kind of that. And if you would check out them on Facebook, you will see they're using these M words and all, oh Lord, my God, all this kind of stuff. And that's okay. That don't bother you. But just because someone else trying to teach your little angel, at least that's what you call them, angels. But guess what? The devil got angels too. They call them demons. Just because someone might be a little aggressive toward a child, believe me, it's not malicious. They're trying to help them. They're trying to help you. But because of us parents cannot be objective and see the big picture, all you can see, my child, that's my child, all this kind of crazy stuff, what you ought to be doing is supporting that educator. You know what I used to do? My kids would come home telling me all kind of stuff. The teacher did this, the teacher done that. Guess what I done? See, I know I didn't do like y'all did, like a lot of y'all do. I went out to the school. I'd let the teachers and the principal and them know that I'm there. I just want to watch my child incognito. I would eat somewhere. Child wouldn't know. I'd be watching. I see them get the acting up and cutting up. About that time, they already said the teacher right now said teacher line. I pop up in the classroom. Boy, they like to break the neck, getting back in the chair, but it was too late. See, what you need to do, stop assuming your child telling you the truth. These educators will support you if you support them. No, a lot of times we send our children to school and we know they baby kids. We know they don't do nothing that we tell them. We know they're lying, they're doing stuff we know that we ashamed to admit that we have knowledge of. But then we'll go out there and get the educator. Now these parents, look at what these parents did. That's what really got me kind of emotional this morning. I'm trying to eat my breakfast. I stopped eating my breakfast. I didn't even take my medications. Because this driver trying to drive this bus loaded with students. They up there raising hell and cutting the food. He trying to... Now, this driver cannot... I know they have a monitor, but they don't listen to the monitor. Y'all know this is happening. See? And the driver trying to look up in the rearview mirror, but out to keep an eye on the road. Them children endangering everyone up there with their nasty disposition and attitudes. And those parents... See, the legislature then made laws, and it's a sad thing that when the police become the victim. The legislature, you know why the legislature got this kind of law, the school board got this kind of law? Because of you parents up there raising hell at them, putting your child above discipline. They can't discipline them because you didn't lobby to raise somebody came with the school boards and everything, using your power the wrong way. Y'all better look at the message you send these children. That's why these children shooting their parents. Yes, killing their parents. That's why these children are dialing 911 on their parents. See, it's our fault. See? No, it's not the children's fault. It's the parents' fault. Always is the parents. It goes back because they are the first teachers. Before they ever get to a classroom, the parents are the teachers. And most of the time, now excuse me ladies, because most of the time the fathers are out working. Most of the time it's the women's fault. You get too passionate about the wrong thing. See, what you need to do, you know them children is not right. You know they right. They're yours. You need to start tightening up on. But now, see, we done got that messed up too. They know they will dial 911 on your butt and you go to jail. See, so it's our fault. What a sad state of affairs. This is what's going on here in the country that said it was founded upon God's laws. See, this is what's happening. See, and the preacher can't say nothing. Most of them won't say nothing. Because most preachers going to go along with the majority. They're going to go along with the majority. Crook. See? And a lot of times in the home, men, because they're weak, they can't even say nothing. Because the wives are raised Cain. Well, see, boys, it's messed up. See? But when I saw that thing, look here, showing you how bad it is. What's going on? We would never have the head police at our school, resource officer in the first place. If they had these weak parents, and there's a lot of this now, a lot of these white parents, but I'm telling you, black folks used to beat their children butts. But then, this new thing, this new way of raising children coming to being, you don't follow the destiny. I don't have to beat my child. Well, you didn't have to beat yours. But I'm going to tell y'all something. See, the worst of the thing that we ever done, no, I'm not going to say that. Boy, you talking about a 5-star of negative comments. Folk raise their children different. I'm going to say it just like that. If you don't bend that twig, it'll grow up crooked. And guess what? If you play with a puppy, my daddy said this, it will lick you in your mouth. And if you play with fire, it'll burn you. Well, that's what's happening. We're getting burned by our own fire. We built the fire, and now the fire burnt the house down. See, the chickens that come to roost, the children are running the parent. See how what we do? What do you want to eat today? No, that was never a question in our home. What do you want to eat today? What you think they're going to choose? See, that's your job to make sure they get a balanced diet. What do you want to eat today? Pizza for breakfast. Man, come on now. Stuff, it's really, it's a sad state of affairs. Now this is what's going on. In a whole lot of homes, the children are making the choices. In a whole lot of homes, this is what's going on. The children are running the show. I've been in supermarkets and seen children throw a tissy because they want this, and the mother would give it to them. Well, take that back. I don't want that. Well, how about take that? I don't want that. Lord, if it were mine, guess what? Yes, I would go to jail. I would. Now my children wouldn't do it. I'm going to tell you, you know what? Because they know better. See, you out there that are doing this stuff, you better look at the big picture. Look at the message that you're sending these children. No wonder you can't raise them. And then you send them to school. The educator try to raise them the right way, and they flip, and then go back home and lie to you. Then you out there making their job impossible to do. Making the resource officer, and he should be out catching crooks. He got to be there to watch over baby kids, your children. I'm not going to say they're mine. No, they're not mine. I supported the administrators and the powers that be, and you need to start doing it. Y'all that don't go to PTO meeting, you need to get up and go. Wait and look at BET and whatever else, the country music awards or whatever else later. Put the children first. NASCAR and Steve Harvey and The Voice. I think that's The Voice come on that singing program. American Idol. Get away from that mess, man. Them folks got there. You got yours to get. You better put your family first. This is what we must do. Yes, it made me mad. Those police got suspended. How do you think that made them feel? They out here trying to protect and serve. And man, they get suspended because they had sometimes desperate children need a lick, a tongue lashing. You say you don't want to beat them, but you don't even want nobody to tell them with their tail out of order. You don't even want to do that. Just messed up. I hope they don't kill you. See, I hope they don't break your heart, because they're going to. They're definitely going to break your heart. Well, I think I've said enough. This is the Dr. Dixon's self-help channel. And I hope today I haven't offended no one, but if I did offend you, it's because you probably are wrong. Because I happen to know that I'm right on this issue. And we hope that you've enjoyed. Please tune in the next scheduled time. This is Dr. J.R. Dixon signing off. Have a great day.